Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you an NBA 2K18 video showing off the game. So in this video, we're going to be playing a quick 3-minute exhibition against the Chicago Bulls. I'm playing my hometown, the Detroit Pistons, with a costume that is not like that, and we'll have to wait for Rachel A. Demita to get off the screen so we can start playing.
NBA2K18. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Yes, you can see the graphics are really good on the game. Not that much compromise compared to the Xbox One and PS4.
The tallest building in Michigan, the Renaissance Center. Part of the scenery tonight as we come to you
the Chicago Bulls going up against the Detroit Pistons at the Little Caesars Arena.
On one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. The previous season series split right down. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report to the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge. Well, thanks, D.A. And Drummond is just a hunk of a man. He's really the backbone of this team. And after waiting, Steve, all summer, the fans...
All right, so we have Andre Drummond.
Seemed to be exciting for opening night.
From the Detroit Pistons.
You want the season to be all year long, but obviously in the summer you get time off.
When's the tip for the Pistons?
You're looking forward to see the new players, the new team, and you.
Harris with the three, bad shot, lightly contested. Drummond, however, does not need to rebound it in. We barely got the rim job for the three.
Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine, their backcourt. Near its edge at the power forward.
Reggie Jackson follows
in
Dunn.
the middle. And it's Holiday in at the three. Lopez
7 seconds on the shot clock.
5 to shoot. Levine for
heavy
three.
coverage. Levine goes for it, and Drummond with the rebound.
And it's Detroit's ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Lure. Here's Jackson.
Jackson gets the rebound, and he's fouled on the way up by Lopez.
And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
The burst of Jackson makes him a hard guy to stick with and difficult not to foul him. And for Reggie Jackson last season, boy, it was not a year he had hope
nice
for.
Rebound by the
Missed
Pistons
the first
there.
21 games of the season.
We're going to go to the line for
then
2.
He had to be shut down later with another injury. Not what you expected from him.
Decent shot, goes in.
And for Jackson and his injury, Steve, you could tell that early one lingered as he just didn't look the same. Missed over 20 games. It certainly impacted how he likes to play.
It definitely put a damper on his numbers. Didn't attack the rim as much. Not the same burst. He is vowed to
decent shot again, and we're up 5-0 against the Bulls. Now, this is not very impressive because the Bulls suck this year. However,
Jackson with the fearless approach
he's showing off some gameplay of 2K18. Nice pass from
Big
Murata.
shot, Steve, and goes right at bigger defenders.
Dunn gets the ball back, and Dunn almost loses it.
You have to have that mentality. Always looking for a
Levine with the three, and it's good.
Doesn't always work out, but the aggression he plays with never dies.
On defense, Chicago. And Drummond kicks to Harris. Over Holiday.
Easy shot. Harris makes a 2.
Go on the assist by Drummond. Harris has got 5
nice
points.
Teamwork
so
by Andre Drummond.
1:35 left in the first quarter.
Almost steals the ball. He's getting double teamed again. Passes off the...
Off the mark there.
Misses it. Lure with the rebound.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Lure, and that's going to be a travel.
Covered, smothered, no good shot there. We're trying to pass to Drummond. I guess I should have used the R trigger to see who it passed to.
Chicago's
sub for the Bulls
from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Portis is in for Murata.
You know, Stephen, I think
Bradley
Steve Van Gundy, I think of
steals the ball.
We all know he's the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, but he's in charge.
Oh, baby!
Moves too. This guy's got
He
a lot
can't
on his
dunk.
plate.
Yeah, he does. I mean, when you
Still
start
got
to
the
look
easy
at
two,
it,
though.
he's wearing two hats. And one thing, he's doing a good job trying to run this organization.
So Levine with the ball.
And also from
And
a
he gets
coach's
fouled
standpoint.
backcourt.
So far, so good for Stan.
So for the Bulls, Markkanen, he's checked in for Lopez. Paul Zipser comes in for Justin Holiday. And it's Grant in for Chris Dunn.
We got Bradley
Levine against Bradley.
going for the three, and he misses. However, Drummond gets the rebound to
Pistons have
Jackson.
gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Drummond passes to Harris.
Harris with the
And
shot.
misses it off the right
Badly
side of the
shot
rim.
there.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Pass to Markkanen to the left side wing.
Triple team center, and
And
wide
again,
open, can't make the
Chicago,
shot.
No good. Harris outside. Drummond in the post.
Drummond,
On board.
easy layup
And
for two.
That one's good.
Up
Drummond.
11-3 in the
Now you
first.
see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Oh, Drummond with the steal. You're not going to see that in a regular game.
A chance there to
Drummond
push it to
can't
double
lay it in,
digits,
though.
but it's off the mark.
I want to dunk with him, but it's not working out for me. Shoots at the buzzer,
So
no
is
good.
Detroit holding on.
End of the first quarter.
Heading into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway.
Shoot those T-shirts.
And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially.
The Bulls will start with the ball.
Bulls trailed by 8. Lure and Drummond together down low. Jackson and Bradley are in the backcourt. And it's Harris in
Steal
at the
from
small
Levine, not
forward
working out too well.
position.
Shoots the three.
That's the group for
No
Detroit
good
right
again.
now.
Drummond with the
Levine's
rebound.
gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And while most teams are moving in the direction of attacking from three-point range or inside,
Ball gets stolen by
this
Grant.
Pistons team will still look to make a living in the mid-range game.
Yeah, and the Pistons right at the top of the NBA in terms of the
Oh,
highest percentage
nice
of their
pass there.
points coming from the mid-range. Almost 20% of their
Bradley
points
goes
coming
up,
from that area.
and it's good.
You have to
13
play
to 3 for the
strengths
Pistons.
Of your team, even in an ever-evolving game right now, that's where their bread is buttered.
Grant kicks to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shoots from
drives
12.
in.
Again, Levine missing.
Somehow misses.
Defense with a really
That's a
good
decent
job of
shot.
choking
Pass it
off
to
the
Jackson.
middle there
He did
once he
not.
got inside.
Lure with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Drummond dishes to Jackson. Over Levine.
Jackson with some coverage.
Here's
Drummond with the
Drummond.
rebound, and he
Back in
stops
off
it
the
in.
ball. Drummond's got
Bulls
his
call a
second
timeout.
bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
The two
that
big
mask
things that
out
you
of my
want from a
face.
center are rebounding and defense. Drummond can provide both. One of the best rebounders in this league. Defense, though, it can be hit or miss at times.
Bulls making a switch here.
Well, you see,
Lopez
even
is
with the
checked in
steady
for
30
Portis.
FPS,
Mirotic comes in for
NBA2K18
Paul
definitely
Zipser.
plays really
Justin
well.
Holiday's
Heavy
checked in
coverage,
for Zach
Lopez
Levine,
lays it
and
up
it's done in
there.
for Grant.
He was not being
And
guarded.
that soft touch of Lopez makes things easy for him down there.
Pistons leading by 10. And certainly Drummond's such a force
Jackson
with his
for three.
rebounding, Steve, as you mentioned. Second in the league last year. And the defense is coming
Drummond
along as
stuffs
well.
it back
But
in.
as Coach said, he's
Nice
improved
offensive
playing
rebounds by
away
the
from the
Pistons.
basket. Drummond has the athleticism to
7
be
to 12
an
field
elite
goals. The Bulls
defender.
only 2 and 9.
And there's
Can
the goal
Drummond
on
steal it? Now he
Drummond.
fouls him.
That is his first foul of the game. .110 left in the first half. Now, here's Dunn, guarded by Jackson. Dunn kicks to Lopez.
Oh,
And stolen
Drummond
by
steals it.
Right idea, wrong execution.
Right
They
to
were looking
Bradley.
to get a high
Bad
percentage
shot.
shot inside.
Gets
but
the rebound.
pass was
Lure
too
puts it
late.
in.
Count that one. Lure's got his first points in this one.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
You know, I wonder, where's the passion? You can't afford a no-show here
Can
on
he
the
steal?
defensive
Oh, he
glass.
pops it up, but
Lopez with the
gets
ball.
it back. Lopez with
He's
the
picked
ball.
up by Drummond. Mirotic
Mirotic almost gets it.
Pistons leading by 14.
Please get a dunk with Drummond. Yes, we do. Finally.
The expanding nature of Drummond's game. Dribble drive to the rack.
Here in the second quarter, we've
Drummond is
played a
definitely on
little over
fire
2.5 minutes now. Here's Dunn.
Can he steal the ball? Almost got it from Dunn.
They double him with Drummond.
There it goes, but
Markkanen
gets the ball back. Dunn gets the ball.
Lopez
Shot clock, 1 second
The
difference.
shot by Markkanen, nobody around.
Lopez with the offensive rebound can't go. There's no way.
Shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
That was a bad
And
shot.
so it's Detroit in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds.
21-5 at the half.
In terms of their shooting, everything dropping in for them.
Can the Pistons keep their momentum, or will they start going down?
Hey, Kevin, thanks a lot.
halftime?
Andre, big offensive half for you in the first half. Why was it working so well?
Man, you know, we're just taking our time on our offense. You know, running our sets, we're finding the secondary spots, and I'm getting open and finishing clean.
And a big half for you, Andre. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
And welcome
Show.
to halftime. Hey, what a fantastic time of the year. NBA season getting underway. Hey,
You know, I'm
hey.
excited. I am really excited. I am really, really excited.
Right out of the gates, it was Detroit setting the tone. Competing with a chip on their shoulders, they started things off with an 11-3 run. After one, they held an 8-point advantage. Then in quarter number two, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive
60%
advantage.
field goals, 12
and they're
rebounds
running away
with
with
3.
this one.
And we got
Kenny,
4
what's your
steals,
take
no
on
blocks,
Detroit
but they
so
really
far?
had good
They
shots
just
to
about
block.
ran their offense to
So,
perfection.
I'll
They
take it.
pounded the
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us. As now we send
Nice
you back to
lead
the
for the
action
Bulls
for the
for
start of
only
the third.
thing on the board with that 3-pointer. Yes, the one flaw that I've heard that 2K18 has is heavy microtransactions. Don't let that get past you for a great game. Give the game a try. You don't have to give them any of your money, just other than playing the game. Just play the game.
In those first two quarters, just
Every microtransaction is optional.
Well, Steve, you are known for ball handling at 6'7". It seems like we're seeing more and more big players with that kind of skills. Antetokounmpo, Ben Simmons in Philadelphia as he begins to come back.
What in the world pass was that?
Of course, LeBron James.
That is MLG level right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Handling the ball and with great success.
You know, Kevin, I think it's because now guys are not in the box. I don't think you have positions. It's positionless basketball. And guys want to be able to dribble the basketball, shoot the basketball, and they work on their
Reggie!
game. I know kind of my air.
Almost good. Drummond with the rebound, and he puts it in.
The basketball, and then kind of the 2 and the 3 were the only guys that did a lot of different things. But I think right now, guys are learning the game from such a young age to be able to do it all, and that's the reason why we're seeing more triple-doubles.
So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine, they're back.
Harris and Holiday going at it. Dunn,
forward with
Jackson.
Lopez in the
Mirotic
middle.
with the
And it's
3,
Holiday in at the
almost
small
good.
forward.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on
Oh,
him to
Drummond
continue
inside.
missing.
Can he connect?
Count that bucket.
Yes, he does.
Drummond's got 12.
They are just
Don't try that at home. That was
killing
not a good
him on
play.
the interior.
Bulls trail by 20.
Pistons are ahead by 20. This is definitely
Second
turning into a
half rolling along
blowout.
now, about a minute played here. Here's Lopez.
Lopez goes up,
Rebound
no
by the
good.
Pistons.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in
Drummond
his chest.
Goes
Robin
right
Lopez,
through like
a
2
player
people
who
and
does more
stuffs it
for a
in.
team
27 to
than
5
what shows
Pistons.
up on the stat sheet. Very effective inside with his ability to contest and fight for rebounds. A tough defender that doesn't need many touches to play his
Bulls
role.
call yet another
Chicago
timeout
calls
because they're getting
timeout.
destroyed.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And really an interesting move by the Pistons.
Alrighty.
In effect, shedding 2 starters in Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Marcus Morris for one in Avery Bradley. Stan Van Gundy
Ball almost
clearly
gets stolen.
valued Bradley's leadership.
Watch your hands,
and
bro.
playoff experience.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now.
Drummond
Bobby Portis comes in for Mirotic.
gets
And
it
it's Paul
stolen by
Zipser in
Zipser.
for Justin Holiday. In the corner, it's Levine.
Levine wide open.
Offline with
Still
his
can't
three.
even make it.
And Avery Bradley, an unrestricted free agent after this season. The Pistons
Jackson,
have made it clear they're
deep
willing to
two.
pay the luxury
Drummond
tax
almost
to
gets
retain
it.
his services.
For Chicago, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
Back to Jackson. Puts up a three.
Jackson slightly
Nailed
late,
from
but goes
three-point
again,
land.
just like the first shot in
He
the first
has
quarter.
five.
30-5
Ball movement on
Detroit
this run
against
has
Chicago.
been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Levine against Bradley. Tries to snap the cold streak. Again, Levine missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Drummond comes
And
in,
Drummond gets it
and
to
it's
go
good.
on the assist by Bradley. Drummond's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It's a
Nice play, Drummond trying to go for a steal. Lopez wide open and puts it in.
with the bucket.
Finally, the
Bullseye
Bulls get a
with that
basket this
assist. Nice
quarter.
delivery there in traffic.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7
19
from
seconds on the
field in
shot
third
clock. No
quarter.
reason to
Let's see if
rush
they can
this.
keep it up. Now Jackson. He's got 5. To the middle. Ball stolen.
Oh, Drummond loses it.
Here's Dunn. No good.
Done,
there.
bad shot.
Andre
32
Drummond
to
is
7
on
after three.
display for Detroit. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
Pistons start the ball with the
Here's
fourth.
Jackson. Jackson and Bradley are in the backcourt. Moore and Drummond together down low. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And here's
Bradley,
from
bad
3.
shot.
Here's
Drummond with the rebound and
Well,
stuffs
it
it
was
in.
only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
2
Drummond's got
offensive
the
rebounds
first
for the
basket
Pistons
as we
there.
get going in the fourth for Detroit.
34 to 7.
Dexter.
Drummond trying
There's
to
the pass
steal
to
from
Nwaba.
Pondexter.
Screen by Grant.
Nwaba with the ball.
Nwaba kicks to Mirotic. Rebound, Detroit.
Drummond with the rebound.
Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Smitty, you watch the game closely.
Lauer
of course,
comes
when you
in,
look
and
beyond the
he's gonna
household
put it in.
names that we all know who are
And
some
fall
of the
right on his
underrated
ass.
players in the league right now.
I think Jay Crowder, Kemba Walker, I think Gordon Hayward, Rodney Hood, Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Those are some of the names that
Mirotic
jump
wide
out on the screen
open,
for
and
me
he
because
finally hits.
They play the right way. They make winning plays, and I think more and more people are starting to notice it.
I like those names. Jackson from long range. Nailed
6
from
to 3.
three-point land.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
It's stolen
Bradley
by
steals it. Drummond wide open.
On the wing, Harris. Tries
Harris,
a 3.
bad shot.
Goes back up. And
Lillard
next
gets the
bucket
rebound
inside
and
from Lillard.
stuffs it in.
His
41 to
hard work
10.
on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Grant kicks to Mirotic. Back to Grant.
Mirotic almost
Over
gets
to the
it
wing.
stolen from him.
Here's Pondexter, guarded by Harris. Mirotic, a screen on Harris.
Drummond
And a
follows him.
foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
First free throws for the Bulls. And much
Well,
like
this Bulls
previous
team,
seasons,
the
you
definition
can
of mediocre last
rattle
season,
the
finished
shot.
a 41 and 41
try to
record.
throw him off guard.
They decided it was time to trade away Jimmy Butler and go young.
The first free throw is
The
good.
first one connects.
And for the Bulls, some felt they didn't get enough back in return for Jimmy Butler from Minnesota. Smitty, what's your take on that?
Well, the Bulls got younger. They got some shooting, which they really needed.
And the
Ask me in
second
a
one
few
is good.
years after
So
we
2 for
see
3,
how these
2
young
from
fellas
free
develop.
throws for the Bulls.
And the Pistons last season, a very strong team on the defensive end. The top 10 in the league, in large
Jackson.
part due to their closeout.
Drummond
and
with the rebound. Somehow loses it, though.
Yes, and with this one winding
stolen
down, it's
from him.
obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
It was
They're
a
just wide
standout
open.
performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more.
Oh, nice pass by Harris, but he
they
cannot
wanted.
connect.
And it'll go down as their first official win.
That was
of
a
the
nice
new year.
alley-oop.
And you know, looking
If I
back
knew how
at
to
all
do
the
it.
contributions tonight, it
Which I
was a
don't.
really phenomenal all-around game for Andre Drummond.
You know, the story of this game was his offensive production. It didn't matter what the defense threw
Oh,
at him.
Harris
He
gets
just
it.
found ways to counter and led his team.
Foot
And the
goes out of
rebound of
bounds.
the
Hold
Pistons,
ball.
something that is very hard to deal with. The franchise has always put defensive effort at the forefront of what they want to do.
Yeah, when you think of all the successful teams in Detroit history, they all play not just defense, tough defense.
It tries
This
again.
group
That time
has
he
work
connects.
to do,
15
but they are
to
on their
43.
way. I wouldn't be surprised if this group can be at the top of the NBA in the charts as far as defense.
Pass to Lure. In the corner, it's Harris. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple.
Oh, that's good.
Just putting the finishing
Perfect.
touches
Aim
on
there,
this
even though we
one.
were slightly
They have
late.
been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are
Pistons
really
shooting
clicking,
decent
and the
threes.
scoreboard reflects that.
And gets fouled with 20 seconds to go. Because it's 3-minute quarters, you get free throws after a couple fouls. Which is fair. Chicago got the bonus.
The first one falls. And Grant drops them
Both free
both.
throws connect. 4 for 4 on the Bulls for free
20
throws.
seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. Now here's Jackson.
Kind of just stalling time, no reason to rush.
Lets the three
Last
fly.
minute shot, badly aimed.
And no good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin.
And that is the end of regulation.
Dominant
The
showing.
Bulls go down by
That
29.
loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution
Did a
was
great job of
flawless.
Mirotic's
And
beard,
that's
though,
going
by
to
the
do
way.
it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
That was a nice layup there. And final team comparison, 4 for 11 on three-pointers for the Pistons. The Bulls 4 for 4 on free throws, 10 assists, 9 offensive and 15 defensive rebounds. Definitely rebounds were the highlight there. No blocks. And our biggest lead was 31. The Bulls had a lot more possession. So if you like this little video showing off some NBA 2K18 gameplay on the Nintendo Switch, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Nintendo Switch NBA 2K18 videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono, and have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!